Hi, my name is Patrick Desjardins. In this episode, you will learn about the noImplicitAny. At the end of this episode, you will know why the configuration is normally set to true. The noImplicitAny is a configurable property in the tsconfig.json file. Let's start by showing an example without the flag enabled. A function that takes a single parameter without its type defined can receive any kind of data. TypeScripts cannot figure out the type and set implicitly that the type can be anything and set the type to any. As shown in the previous example, having any type is dangerous. Hence, the user needs to specify the type. However, with the noImplicitAny property set to false, TypeScripts will allow the inference to any. Thus, the good practice to enable the flag by setting its value to true in the tsconfig.json. Once the configuration is enabled, TypeScript will raise an exception and noImplicitAny is allowed. At that step, the resolution can be multiple. The worst solution is to explicitly set the type to any. The implicit issue is solved, but the type any introduces another set of problems. The better solution is to define the type explicitly. In either case, you are marking explicitly what you expect, and noAny is without acknowledgement. Outside the tsconfig.json file, the TypeScript's command line, the TSU is by default false. For example, using tsc example1 will compile with the previous example without specifying the parameter. When using the command line, we need to specify tsc example noImplicitAny. The command line behaves like the tsconfig.json file and is typically not required since it is a better practice to have all configurations saved in the tsconfig.json file. In this second example, the code compiles even if the type is X and is not defined. The second line assigns the value between the boolean true and the number 1 dynamically. It might seem that the type is any because it accepts more than one type, but TypeScript is smart enough to figure it out implicitly to give the variable the dual type boolean or number, hence compile, because the type is not implicitly to any. So here we are again. We are at the fork, where you need to make a decision. Would you like to learn about the boolean type or learn about the difference between explicit versus implicit declaration? Regardless of your choice, it is a good one because it is your choice. Do not forget to like this video and subscribe. See you soon.